hands just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the...
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta. It's week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
KJ Hamler returning it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Lock working out of the gun. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the gun, it's Lock. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And out across midfield down to the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Dancing to his left. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that. And no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this. Because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
The Falcons take
Here come the Falcons, and at the helm, their starting quarterback since the day he was drafted back in 2008. Their all-time leading passer, Matt Ryan.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. He was brought down. Look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly, and forcing incompletions.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Block and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Locke to throw. Flush to his right. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke being chased out left. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the 1st quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Falcons nothing.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Locke. This will be caught just inside the 10. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. He's actually utilized more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He's brought to the big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Ryan. A slant to Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Falcons first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And the Falcons are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, Ryan. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it'll be second and goal. Now Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Gurley on the carry.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hamler now to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Locke looks to throw it again. That's caught left side by Judy. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards. First down, Denver.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At the 6-yard line.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there, but now it's third and goal.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
It's the kickoff for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Second and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he completes this to Russell Gage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So we have come to... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Falcons 7.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The left side completion to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
7-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Operating from the gun, Ryan. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
33-yard line.
To throw again is Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. at their own.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Gordon on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
At the Falcons' 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Lock flushed out right. The ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it.
Lock on the keeper.
Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From just shy of midfield, Ryan looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Pass interference. Defense.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there is they were able to connect. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Again, it's Lock. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down Broncos as Lock finds Judy. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Out to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there. First down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Now Lock. Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Rolling to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Ryan going to get this complete to Hurst, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. At the Broncos' 37-yard line.
Ryan will throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
And 3 yards to go.
Throwing again. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And now it's 2nd down.
A.J. Boye on the coverage.
Throwing again. Ryan. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, Ryan. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Oh, now Miller's slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. We'll check on his status when we get back. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Broncos.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. They'll roll him out right. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.